Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is that time again. It is the High Live. I'm Josh Wolf. I'm already pretty high. We just did. Listen, I want to before I bring my guest on, I got to tell you something. So over on the Patreon, where I just came from, we do the Patreon High Live before this High Live. Some of you may know. Hey, everybody. Some of you may know like a guy on here named Dave who Dave, you might think his last name is Pierce, but it's not. It's Purse or whatever. Purse, yeah. So I was live with him over on the Patreon, and a bat flew into the room. Yo, it was the hold on. Wait, where was it? Best Patreon show ever. Without a doubt. It was so funny. It was it is worth, this is all I'm gonna tell you. It's worth the $5, and then you can unsubscribe. It's worth the $5. You'll watch it again and again and again. I'm gonna watch it. Oh, Andrew, I'm not saying I would have reacted any better. I'm just saying you gotta go see it. So funny. Molly, so funny. Holy. Dave, are you here? Is he here? Oh my God. So, Sean, I could not control. There were parts of that where I just could not control my laughter. It was, well, oh my God. It was so fucking funny. Like, and I promised him that I wouldn't put it on YouTube. I mean, it's on my Patreon. The dude, he pays for it. I'm not going to have him pay me to humiliate him. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm obsessed with Miley too. Not obsessed like that. I find her to be incredibly authentic, and that's why I like her. Guys, enough talking from me. My buddy's here tonight. Listen, talk about reels. Talk about fucking authentic. This is one of the most authentic. My buddy, Ryan Sickler. What's going on, man?
How are you, my man? That's a nice intro. I don't know if that's true, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I think you are, man.
Thank you. I would have I remember one time my grandmom went camping. You know, everybody says we're white trash. So, of course, she and this guy she's dating, she never called him her boyfriend. This is long after my grandfather died, but he was always like a friend that lived in the neighborhood. You know, we're like, Grandma's getting some. And he would take her. His name was Mr. Fred. He was a cool old dude. And he was very good and respectful of my grandmom. Took her on trips, cruises, shit like that. You know, shit old people do when they get old, want company. And
that
both
they don't
widows.
Want to do by themselves.
Yeah. So they went camping, and they're in a pop-up camper. And my grandmother said a bat got in. She's like, Ryan, she's like, I was chasing this thing with a frying pan, like doing everything she could to swat that motherfucker out, but couldn't get it. So it was making me think of that when I heard that.
I will tell you right now, I don't know too many people that would remain 100% calm.
I mean, but it'd be fun though.
Oh, but this was special. This was, I got to get you the link just so you can take a look.
I want to see it. Send it.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something my brother and I used to do? My brother and I used to go out. So we had street lights right out in front of the house. And as long as my dad could see us playing catch, we'd play catch at night in the street lights. 9 o'clock, 9:30, summer, whatever. And we were in middle school, you know, as long as he could see us right out the window, we could play. And we started realizing that we would take this tennis ball and we throw it up in the light so you could see it and catch it as it's coming down. Well, these bats started fucking hitting the ball. And we're like, oh shit. And I was like, I line drive one at my brother's fucking face. And this bat dips through. He's like, it was in my hair. And then it's back and forth. Like he's throwing it at my fucking face. I'm throwing it at his fucking face. And bats are just swooping. We're like, God damn. So we used to play bat baseball out in front.
Oh, bat baseball is fun, man.
Different kind of bat, bro. Different kind of bat.
Did you ever in the wintertime like grab the bumpers of cars and
winter? I did that one time on a pair of roller skates in high school on my buddy's Toyota 4Runner. So we used to have this outdoor mall called Carrolltown, and we would just, it's nothing to do, like everywhere. Kids that grew up in New York City say we didn't have anything to do, but we had nothing to fucking do. We called it the Carrolltown 500. Everybody would just circle it all night, and there was a McDonald's across the street. So it was circle the mall, out the mall, over to the McDonald's, circle through the McDonald's, then drive off into somewhere, come back and do that until we could find somebody that maybe had some beers, whatever. And I'm roller skating one night just to be stupid. I'm on roller skates and I hook onto my buddy's bumper and I go across down the hill. I mean, 2-lane traffic, everything, double yellow line through an intersection. I'm shooting a duck through the intersection off his bumper. He hits the gas so I could do the loop through McDonald's. I skate by myself. I catch back on his bumper. Wait, takes me back across the street to the mall.
Please tell me you were wearing jean shorts.
I wish I could tell you I was, bro. But I don't know that I've ever owned a pair of jorts, bro. I'm not a jorts guy. You know
me
what I'm
neither,
saying?
Man. Me neither. I actually,
if you see me with my jeans cut off, something happened. You know what I'm saying? I didn't buy them like that. Some shit went down. If you see my legs in jeans, some shit happened. You know?
Yeah, I had to hold up somebody's wound. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or I made sleeves. I needed sleeves or something. You know, something emergency.
Man, listen, dude. I gotta tell you. By the way, I forgot to do this for everybody. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Let me get that off of there. Sorry about that. Cargo shorts.
They're not jeans, though. The jorts are completely jean shorts. There's nothing wrong with cargo shorts. Just watch. I'm going to be buried in jorts. That'd be the ultimate. If somebody sends you out in something you don't want to be like, these motherfuckers done buried me in jean shorts.
What? By the way, if
I would haunt every motherfucker in that building.
If a movie came out called "These Motherfuckers Buried Me in Jean Shorts," I would go just because of the title. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to fucking see these motherfuckers buried me in jean shorts." I think if I was going to be embarrassed to be buried in something, I for sure would show my legs, because I haven't worn shorts in 20 years.
For real?
Gotta be 20 years.
I got the worst legs out. I got a disease in my legs and I wear shorts, just not jorts.
I haven't my legs, this is not besides the whatever days at the beach a year, have not seen the sun in 20 years. The sun.
Yeah, they're not legs, they're hostages.
Yeah.
You got a couple hostages under your pants, bro. Free the legs. Listen, you need the next Instagram post you do needs to be short. You got to show those legs, bro.
All right, I'm gonna do hashtag summer of pale.
Summer of pale,
and just show the legs. Starting them. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull them up for you. Oh no, I can't stretch that far.
Sorry,
you have to take my.
I'll look for it on social.
Yeah, they're like I keep telling people they're not even pale anymore. They kind of look like when you pull a fish up from the very bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, too fast, and it's got the bends, and its eyes and bladder fucking out,
and it's see through. You know what I'm saying? It's never seen any kind of light before. What are you smoking tonight, dude?
I came having had. I'm at the studio. I had some. Actually, what I had tonight. Hold on one second. I got a buzz at the gate. I had a little bit of sativa jetpack, so it's got keef and some resin in it. So I went supercharged for you tonight, bro.
Dude, I didn't take mushrooms for you tonight.
Can I tell you something real quick, by the way? You'll laugh at this. The last time we did this, okay, I sat out on my balcony at my place because it was a fucking pandemic. There's not, you weren't even, I wasn't even, we had just been looted here at the studio, like just a week ago, last year. Okay. Yep. So this place is boarded up. It's not safe to be here. I sit on my balcony. I smoked so much weed on your show doing that. The neighbor complained, dude. The neighbor complained. I swear to God. That's why I'm in Night Pass Studio right now, because that lady complained, bro. They said something to me. I'm like, why are you bugging me in a pandemic? I'm doing the high life, goddamn it. I'm facing this pandemic head on. But they did. That lady complained, and so out of respect for her tonight, I smoked and walked in here and sat down to do this, dude, so she could have a peaceful night.
Did I ever tell you? So when we were at that place on Curson where you came that one night, right?
I wanted to say, remember when I used to just come to your house and we'd do this together in person? I could touch you and hug you.
That was a lot of fun, actually. Mm-hmm. So I used to go up there at night, and there was a dude from Ireland, and he lived below me in the courtyard and would stay up late at night, loud music, and he wouldn't turn it down. So I would just, he'd be in his cool courtyard, I would just bring a whole big bag of almonds up, and I would just rain them down.
You did like handfuls at a time.
And I could hear him fall through the trees. And then I'd hear the guy go, "These fucking almonds." But dude, because it was like, he would talk on the phone to Ireland in the backyard.
Oh, it's like a 7-hour, 10-hour difference from here. Yeah.
And he, I'm assuming, wouldn't do it in his apartment building because he probably doesn't want to wake the people up in there, but there were other people out there. And so I did it. Beth and we endured it for like 2 nights, and I go, this is gotta end. And then those fucking almonds was my favorite. I was like, oh, I got him. He's mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think I stopped throwing almonds, and
that's nice.
Stopped with him. He went inside.
Yeah, well, that's the right thing. Stop throwing the almonds when he shuts up.
Yeah, that's what you do. You can't keep throwing almonds.
Yeah.
I mean, because then you're just the dude who likes to throw almonds at people.
Yeah, you're the almond guy.
You're the almond guy.
Yeah.
You don't want to be known as the almond guy.
No, not that guy. Up on the roof, slingshot him and shit. Actually, I'm starting to rethink it. Maybe I do want to be the almond guy.
I mean, listen, almond guy, he patrolled the roof and his rooftop, but the bag of almonds, Beth would go, she'd see me grab the bag of almonds, and she'd go, "Will you grow up?" And I'd be like, "No." He gets the almonds until he stops.
I just heard that train back there too. That sounds so good.
Remember that?
That sounds so good.
Yeah. We actually, the first day I heard it, I was like, am I going to hate that? Because I didn't hate it the first time. And then Beth asked me a couple of days ago, she goes, "Does that train bother you at all?" I go, "Not at all."
I stayed at a hotel a few months ago, and they're like, "Just so you know, out back, there's an Amtrak train liner. It's on the coast. It goes down. And we can move you." And I was like, "Nah, put me in that room." They're like, "It goes by about every hour." I'm like, "Good. Put me in that fucking room." I loved it. My buddy, so when we grew up, my buddy used to live off this road called Gaither Road. And it depended on how you did it. But if you could walk down into our little town called Sykesville, and there were train tracks, and the train tracks were literally in his yard. They would roll through. They'd be like it would sound like this, 2:00 in the morning. this motherfucking train, the lights coming, the house is shaking because it's like 30 yards from the train tracks. There's no fucking fence, by the way. You know what I mean? Your kids can walk right on the track. There's nothing to stop anyone from train tracks. So we will walk downtown to the town, not downtown Baltimore, downtown to this little town. And we would hop the train in the winter and we would ride the train to his house so we didn't have to walk. And we would build a snow embankment, and then we would jump off the train into the snow and be at his fucking house. That's how we get over there in the winter, dude. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Wait, how fast is a train like that going?
They're not going that fast. You know, they're going, it'll outrun you, but it ain't going, I don't know, 25 miles an hour, 20. Right. It's not going terribly fast. This was freight trains and cargo and shit, and they were coming through small towns, so they slowed down a little bit through there. This wasn't wide open shit yet.
That is, I mean, you guys were getting
so much fun.
How old were you?
High school, from 14 to 18.
That's good. Do you think that they still do it in your town?
Somebody still does. His whole family still lives in that house. I don't know if kids still roll up and jump like that. I know. I mean, his mom was like, "How did you get here?" I said,
"Can you imagine if your kid told you I jumped off a train today?"
No. That's what kind of shit you get to do when you don't have parents. I had no one to tell me no. Right. I can't tell you how much live music I saw, sleep. I went in high school. I was at everywhere I wanted to be. There wasn't a parent to tell me no. I went to every concert I wanted to go to, every sporting event I wanted to go to. If someone had a ticket, hey, can you go? Yup. Hey, yup. Yeah, I can. I didn't go. If I didn't go, I didn't want to go.
Right.
That was it. I had no one to tell me no.
You had plans when you wanted to have plans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And that's crazy. From what age on?
16 to now.
16, man.
16.
Yeah, because I'm making bad decisions at 16.
Yeah, I made a lot of it. I still make them. I try to make less, but I'm thick-headed. Sometimes people tell me shit, I don't get it. And then they say it in a certain way. I'm like, okay, all right. You know, that kind of thing. And then I listen, try not to be so bullheaded and stubborn, you know. But that's the thing, though. I was talking to Jason Ellis about this. And, like, I'm glad I had a girl. I'm trying to get softer. I'm trying to get, like, because that shit puts a chip on your shoulder. And, you know, he said he wanted to get rid of it. And I said, I don't want to get rid of it. You know, it's what got me here. It's what's protected me all this time. I know it's also hindered me. But for someone who's only ever had that, it's hard to just fucking let that go. You know? Yeah.
That's interesting.
Dude, you would have loved it. You would have been right over there with us. You'd have been it would have been Monday to Sunday. You would have been over there having a good motherfucking time. You would have, dude.
I'm not. I would maybe have jumped off a train for sure.
You definitely would have done that. It wasn't that fast. I'm telling you, it wasn't that fast.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I still feel like if you did a nice soft snow embankment, I would do that shit today.
No, you would not.
Yes, I would.
Nah. Listen, dude.
When's the last time I jumped off a train?
No. When's the last time your body fell on the ground?
Yeah, I know. When I go roller skating every now and then, I eat it.
And then how much does it hurt?
Days.
Oh. You ready to jump off the train pain? I don't think so.
It's not pain in a soft snow embankment. You build up the snow, you know.
Okay. You do it 14. You don't at whatever age. Listen.
Yeah,
at 14,
I know. I'm done with all that bullshit. I'm done with all that.
Yeah.
Any competition I do now will be like eating or reading or Rubik's Cube or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I watch Tom Segura dunk. I don't need to be doing those competitions anymore. Listen, that shit's a young man's game. You know what I mean? All of it. Any sport now, except for like fucking bocce ball and anything you roll, you know, is up.
Have you played pickleball?
I haven't, but a lady I just met recently, an older lady I just met. I think I don't want to offend her, but I think she might be late 50s, early 60s. She's a friend of a friend, and she's so into it. And I was like, what is it? And I sat at this table the other night, and she drank, and I smoked weed, and she explained it to me, and I was like, I'm going to get into that shit.
Yeah.
Are you into it?
Yeah, I play with a buddy out here, and then I met another guy who's. I texted him the other day. You ready to pickle? And he's like, yeah.
I'm just competitive as fuck. I don't
Yeah.
care what it is. Oh wait, my light just went off.
There was one day though.
I'm listening.
It might have been the first or second day of pickle, and we were there, and it's half of a tennis court is the only.
Yeah.
So if you have 2 tennis courts, you have 4 pickleball courts, right? So me and my friend, it was we were playing. We're he's younger than I am, and everybody else on the court were women over the age of 75.
Yeah, this is what. Yes, that seems to be the sport. Yeah.
And so, but it was like, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Doubles, you're not getting a whole lot of exercise. Singles,
I didn't know it was doubles. That's the other thing I didn't know.
You can do either. But I'll tell you what, it was no joke. I got super tired. But then again, I'm in terrible shape. So
it's that lateral movement gets you. It's that lateral.
movement. It's that whatever you're calling fast twitch isn't that anymore. Mm-hmm. It's really slow twitch. Now, there's a chance if you see me bending over a bunch that I might move us inside because the fucking mosquitoes are crazy. I mean, it's no bat. Dave, are you here? All right, I'm gonna bring somebody. I'm gonna bring some people on the screen here. You might recognize.
Might I?
Some folks.
All right.
Oh my God. I just don't know if they're gonna get. There's the. Oh yeah. So listen, man. How good was it to have everybody back at school?
What? When my daughter went back to school?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's fucking amazing. I just. It changed my whole world. I was stuck. I got a 6-year-old. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I couldn't like go to the studio and leave a 15 or 16-year-old at the house and say, do your shit. And I'll be back in a couple of hours. And plus I have my daughter half the time. So now, even on my day, she's at school now. So we're recording, we're doing everything. We're back. It's so fucking good. And then last day of school's this Friday. And
Jesus.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, you know what keeps them away? This. I was going to have to get higher. Hold on. I want this guy to come
Go ahead.
Now, do you recognize, Ryan, do you recognize this guy?
Hey! Yes, I do.
Been a minute.
What? You always go shirtless on his podcast, but not mine?
Well, I figured, I was entering your domain and like people are paying to watch your content. I figured they probably wouldn't want to see me topless. So
fair enough.
Next
fair
time.
Enough.
Part 2.
Fair enough.
So,
how you been, my friend?
Why don't you guys explain what you're talking about? So everybody on here can go check this one out.
Oh, so Andrew came on the Patreon I do called the Honeydew with Y'all, where I highlight the lowlights with y'all. So I want to say this now to anyone out there that's listening. If you or someone has that holy shit story that has to be heard, submit it, email me at honeydewpodcast@gmail.com and sign up for the Patreon. And you also get the Honeydew a day early, ad-free at no additional cost. I didn't charge anything to throw that up on there. You're getting that free.
There you go.
Yeah, and from my experience, process was like super easy. I think you got back to me within like 2 weeks and were super interested in my story and got me on like the next day. So
and ask really Andrew. I treat everyone, whether like you're Tom Segura rolling into the studio. I don't treat anybody differently.
Yeah, everyone was cool. Ash was great. You were great. Everyone was super kind, and It was wonderful. It was my first podcasting experience, and love to do it again.
All right, there he is, shirtless
All right,
and
Andrew.
everything.
See you,
Great
dude.
titties, bro.
I mean, how often do you get to say that to somebody?
Great titties, bro.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
I mean, that's worth it right there. Now, the guy who had the bat, I really want to check this guy right here, Dave. What's happening with the bat update? I mean, do you
This
want
is him?
That's him. Dave, do you want to let us have a live look in? I mean, is anybody interested in a live look in?
Yeah, I am.
Dave. The bat story. Dave, we were live over on the Patreon. Guys, I'm telling you, if you even
Did he
if you
get
just
bit?
go and get it for this month and then jump out of it, Dave fighting off a bat live on the Patreon High Live is worth the $5. It's worth to watch it every day for as long as you want to. It's that funny. It's super funny. Yeah, Dave, where are you, man? Oh, no bat this far. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. I see a little disappointment in everyone's face, actually. Let me tell you. And Ryan, I did what I could to try to get the bat. So the bat flew up in a crevice in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody in the chat was like, it lives in the house.
Yeah, it didn't fly up there. That's where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fly up there makes it sound like it was an accident.
Yeah, that's where he went. That's where he goes. He just got off work. He's like, I'm fucking going home.
That's right. Yeah, he doesn't find a crease in the house by accident, does he?
Fuck no. He's not panicking.
Hey, I'm going to run an idea by you. Ready for this?
I am ready.
Okay. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about how I'm still fixated on this, motherfuckers. A couple weeks ago, we talked about how sharks don't kill that many people a year and hippos kill like
a lot.
Okay. So when you tune into Shark Week, what are you hoping to see?
I mean,
what are we hoping?
I'm hoping to see great whites hunt.
Killing, right?
Yeah. Yes, death.
Nobody does that like the hippo, apparently. I say
Hippo week?
Yep.
Bro, you better start that now.
I mean, right? Hippo week.
They can swim fast as fuck, too.
Yo, they sent me, we talked about it. It blew my fucking mind. They made them sound like the ultimate predators. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. That thing where they fill themselves with water and they sink and then they jump out of the water.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, hippos are fucking crazy, bro.
They catch boats, bro.
Yeah, they do. I know. They're fast as shit. People don't realize how fast they are. They are fast.
How is there not a hippo week? You know what
there
I'm saying?
Needs to be a hippo week.
I would who okay, now listen. But who hosts Hippo Week? Who's a good hippo? That's gonna be a tough cast. You know what I'm saying?
That is a tough cast. Who would be good at Hippo Week? Got to think about it.
All right. You know who I think would do a good job? Just because he's got that. I think he's got a good sense of humor for Hippo Week. Is Ben Glebe?
Yeah, Ben would do a good job with that.
Ben Glebe, Hippo Week.
They're saying Bert actually would be really good. He'd have to be shirtless though.
Oh my Lord. Listen, Hippo Week, because there are also, I don't know shit about hippos. Like that underwater jump swim thing or whatever the fuck where they
I didn't know the great whites did that shit either before they fucking I saw Shark Week where they jump out of the air and do all that shit. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. You know, I hosted that thing for a couple of years and I learned more about sharks. It was crazy. That thing, the first time we saw them come up out of the water, I was like, okay.
Wait, they fly?
Yeah.
They fly too?
That's not cool. But I got to tell you, man, I was that first time they threw me into the water with the jumpsuit, not jumpsuit, but the wetsuit and the fucking flip-flops.
Wait, you've been in a cage? A shark cage?
No.
Oh, okay.
They threw me in. I had never snorkeled or anything before. They pulled me out before I drowned. I was like, when do I get the lessons? And they were like, you don't know how to do this? We're filming the TV show today where you swim with the sharks. How are you going to do that? I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not.
Yeah. They tied a rope to me.
Where's Stunt Josh? Oh, fuck that. No. Why? So they can pull up party you when whatever the shark doesn't eat? Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Never. Never. You could not swim with sharks. Nah. I'd be like, wait, what? Nah, this show's over. This series just ended. It's over. I wouldn't do it. I don't care how much you're paying me. I'm not getting in there.
No, it wasn't like a great white or anything, dude.
I don't care. They have teeth. I don't give a fuck if it's a sand shark. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't want any part of it. It's a shark.
I'm not going to lie to you. There were other people in the water before me. You know, everybody, it was a pretty clear area.
Let me ask you this.
I don't think the dangerous sharks were in the part of the ocean where we were.
They're all dangerous. All sharks are dangerous. Yeah, they are. I don't care. They bite. They're dangerous.
Yeah, well, I mean, but the cats bite.
Cats? You mean you talking about kitty cats?
I'm just no, but you just said that if they bite, they're dangerous. But like,
all sharks bite. They're dangerous because they bite. You say cat bite, but a cat bite's not going to clench down and just sever your arm just based off the sheer pressure.
But
scar you.
I mean, neither is a nurse shark. They'll gum you to death. And
who wants that? I'd rather be shredded apart than be slowly gummed to death. That sounds like a senior citizen orgy.
By the way, dude, which they're having. I didn't know that.
Senior citizens, man, I hope they are.
I didn't know that was happening in the old people's places.
Well, I mean, just think about it. You give you have a bunch of horny old women and they can't leave. And you got a bunch of horny old men and they can't get their dicks hard. You throw some fucking ED into that mix and pills, and man, they're probably all fucking. I'll bet you herpes and everything's running rampant in these old age homes.
That's good timing.
Right on cue, bro. Yeah. There's the herpes train. Right there's the herpes train. Oh! The herpes train is on a roll, y'all.
It's coming through your town.
I hope they're all fucking. I hope they're all. What? I mean, come on. What else you got to do? No, you gotta get up and play Scrabble and bullshit. Come on, let's go
Pickleball.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Let them. I say let them fuck, but I think we should. I mean, why they gotta they should. I guess they don't gotta wear condoms. Who gives a
what?
fuck?
Yeah, they're not getting pregnant. They're not nothing. Shoot those loads. Go out there and have fun, senior citizens.
And you know what? If they get a disease, who
gives a shit? They have medicine there. Yeah. And if they don't, you're like, oh, you got it for life. Oh, really? For the next 6 months? I got it for the next 6 months. Oh,
oh my God. Hold on 1 second. I gotta turn something on. Hold on. That's why they were coming around the only light.
Oh, the mosquitoes.
Yeah, I gotta send them up. You know what I'm saying? Whew. I had forgotten because 20 years is basically no mosquitoes. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing. But I will tell you, man, we had the past 2 summers. I was telling Beth, I'm like, we got fucking mosquitoes in LA. You haven't had them?
I have, yeah. I went to it was Larson's place one night. We all did a movie night outside with the kids, and the next morning, from my ankles down, were just fucking wrecked. And I was like, holy shit, is this bed bugs? I called Larson. He's like, nah, it's mosquitoes. And I was like, okay, good. I don't mind mosquitoes. But
Yeah, but dude, I haven't, like, I forgot the southern mosquitoes are a little
yeah.
a little heavier. They're a little fucking heavier. So, dude, I think, man. Oh, by the way, did you see, since we were talking about hippos, did you see that post about the hippo that I put on Instagram?
I don't remember.
About the coke, about, you might have sent it to me. Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos.
Well, I watched his documentary where they talk. I think it was in that, wasn't that where it was?
Is that where it was? I didn't see it.
Yeah,
Did
the
they talk
cocaine
about his
hippos.
cocaine hippos?
Yeah, I think that's where I heard it. Yeah, because I know about it. Man, how many goddamn trains are coming by out? That motherfucker's on schedule
tonight.
Are they going? Are they going north and south?
Yeah, it's a bunch tonight, dude. But wait, what were we saying?
Pablo's hippos and all.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah. So they just fucked and killed. Is that what they did?
I don't know. I guess so. You throw those people in there and adios. It's like Deadwood when they would feed the bodies to the pigs.
Oh my god! Did you like that show, Deadwood?
Oh, I love it. I just watched it again recently too. It's almost the majority of it's written in iambic pentameter, so it's Shakespeare on fucking television. The wardrobes are amazing. The history, it's based on real history, American history. The last lawless town in America before the government steps over, and the history of Hearst and everybody rolling through there and how they made their money fucking people over, and just so good, man. So good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
What, like, over this past year, I'm sure you watched a ton
of shit.
Yeah. Anything for you stick out? Like, I was surprised how good that was.
Well, right now I'm really into Mayor of Easttown. I think that's fucking great.
Yeah.
So good. I'm really into that.
That is so good. And you know what's crazy? You forget you're looking at, what's her name?
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet.
Yeah.
You completely forget you're looking at
so good.
Unbelievable, yeah.
I rewatched The Wire just because I love that. But I got back into Shark Tank. I'd stopped watching that for a while and started watching that. My daughter, she liked Masked Singer, so we started watching The Masked Singer together, trying to figure out who people were. It's good. It's a fun show, especially if you're watching with the kids, and you go back a little ways. So when they start dropping hints, there's certain people, they're easier ones in the beginning. You're like, oh, that's so-and-so. And my daughter's like, how do you know that shit? I'm like, because I'm fucking old. But
that was for me.
What else did I really like?
That's cool though.
I don't think. I mean, I would watch the newer movies that came out, but I just nothing that whatever. It was nothing that really I sat and watched religiously. I don't think.
We went and saw Quiet Place too.
Yeah, how was that?
We liked it a lot.
All right.
I like it a lot. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I shriek like a bitch and I get scared. I make a real high pitch, and so they got me a couple times. One time, Beth was like, "Come on," just like that, because I scare really easy, dude. I'm jumpy.
You're jumpy, yeah.
I grew up with 3 older brothers, so
yeah.
I'll say this.
That's all we did was scare my younger brother. My dad, like I would go outside on a fucking Saturday and hide around the side of the house. And when he would just walk around, I'd go, "Ha!" And I would just scare the fuck out of it. Just anyway, down the hallway. And my dad would scream all the time, "You're going to give him brain damage." That's what he would yell all the time. We're like, "Shut the fuck up, brain damage."
You'll give him.
That was his way of trying to guilt us. We were like, "Okay, well then we're going to be doing this shit all the time. If we're giving him brain damage, that ain't stopping."
That's not what you tell an older brother.
No.
That's like motivation. You're like,
yeah, hell yeah. Like, oh,
let's see how quick we can break him.
Kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, let's see if we can get one down. More food for us. Shit, dude. I got lucky. My oldest brother didn't get into me that much.
What do you mean?
Like, he was old enough above me where he wasn't fucking with me so much. Because when he was 18, I don't know why I just suddenly got super stuffed up. Do you hear this in my nose?
Yeah, you got some allergies down there?
Maybe. But shit. I'm gonna get some water in a second. Like when he was 18, fucking with my teenage brothers, I was 12.
Yeah.
So he didn't need to dip all the way down.
That's a shame. I would have been dipping.
So the meanest of he was the worst of the worst. I didn't get any of that. I mean, I get regular, but he dished out the real shit. And I missed it.
Dude, we used to do all kinds of shit, man. So one time, like I'm driving, I'm 16 years old, and my buddy Anthony Biasella was very much like, he was a very jumpy cat, So I tell my little brother, now my younger brother's almost 4 years younger than me. So he's 13 when I'm 16. He just turns 13 and 16, 17. I'm driving my dad's Honda Civic at the time, still original rims. And he's like, "Can I go out with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you want to come out with us this weekend?" Because we have one car and my brother and I are fucking twins. So we had to alternate every other weekend. So if it was my weekend, you were going wherever the fuck I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And hung out with who I wanted to hang out with, or you weren't fucking coming. So my little brother's like, "Can I come?" I go, "Yeah." He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Just going to pick up Anthony, maybe Wagner. We're going to roll around and just do nothing. We're going to drive to Carrolltown." He's like, "All right." I said, "I'll tell you what you can do. Why don't you lay in the hatchback? I'll cover you up with a blanket. Jeff's going to get in first because he lives a couple houses up. He's just going to walk down. So he's got shotgun. Anthony's going to get in the back. It's a 2-door. You got to lean forward, let him in the seat." And I tell my brother, once Anthony gets in, let him sit, let him get comfortable, and wait a few minutes. And whenever the fuck you want, you come up out of that goddamn hatchback behind him. Who would be thinking you're in a car that anyone would be behind you?
So are you moving at the time?
Yeah, we're driving like nothing's going on. He's sitting behind me. My buddy's in the passenger seat, and my little brother's all the way in the hatchback, covered up. So Anthony doesn't. Why would you look in someone's hatchback when you get in the car? So he's sitting there, and we're just driving, and all of a sudden I hear my little brother, "Ah!" And I said, "You throw an arm around his neck and you don't fucking let go. You hold on." And he does, and he throws an arm around, and Anthony's shitting himself like someone's choking him from behind the back seat. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's kicking my seat and shit. He's gonna break the car. Like, he is freaking the fuck out. My brother's holding on, like he's holding on to a bull so he doesn't get thrown off. Oh my God, this kid shit himself, dude. He just shit himself. Oh,
dude. How? Okay. First of all, I would have punched somebody.
Yeah.
Was he mad?
No, I mean, not at. He was relieved. He was scared to fucking death. He genuinely didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, I guess.
And
really,
why he'd be attacked from behind, and then and it wouldn't let go. And my brother's just down in the thing with his all his weight on his neck.
Oh my god.
Oh, this was a good one night. So we have another friend. He actually did my Patreon. And this kid, when he would stutter when he got nervous, but he didn't stutter like a typical, like he wouldn't hit a letter like take that. He would hold a letter.
Wait,
so
can I ask just a couple questions before we get past
whatever you want? Yes.
You and this guy who you did this to. Like, so
you talking about Anthony Biasello or the next one I'm about to tell you?
Anthony.
Yeah.
I need to know how long it took Anthony to get back to normal.
It fucked with him. It took him. Look, man, the panic set in. Then he was just like looking around, like we're laughing. He can't understand why we're laughing at first.
Yeah.
Then he figures out it's my little, and everybody was so. My whole crew, even though we were seniors, my little brother was a freshman, but we took care of him. Like no one fucked with my brother because we had already paved the way for 4 years, and it was all the football guys, all the soccer guys, basketball, baseball, all hung out at our place because we didn't have parents. So you didn't fuck with him. He was well protected. So when Anthony realized it was him, they started laughing. He was relieved. He's just so fucking relieved. But what it did was it started this thing where he wanted to get in the trunk of the car. So we would start letting him in the trunk of the car. And like I said, we would drive the mall and we'd circle through McDonald's and people would be out there hanging out or whatever. And we'd cruise through and my buddy Eric and I would look straight ahead and Anthony would be in the trunk and he would just say shit like, "Hey, fuckface." And people look over like, "What'd you say?" Like, "I didn't say anything." And they'd see us again. And they couldn't figure out where it was coming from. He loved that. But my buddy Sheeler, when he would get nervous, he wouldn't stutter like take. He would hold a letter. He'd be like, "Where are we going, man?" Like he couldn't not hold the letter. So he was the biggest like jumpy, scaredy cat of all, right? So back in the day, we all worked at this. They wouldn't call it a senior citizen home. It was a retirement community. And I'd already stopped working there, but all of us rolled through there at some point. So I knew the lay of the land and all that shit. And I knew he would get off at like 11:30 at night. And there were those stories back then of people reaching under the car for women, especially when they would put one and they would cut their ankle and grab them. And, so that shit was floating around for a while. And they would tell the ladies on the property, especially the older women, be careful out there and use your shit, right? So one night I fucking, because I could walk from where I live. I walk right on. And he had a red Suzuki Samurai. And I climbed under the Samurai and I laid there. And I waited for him to walk out. And he put one foot on the ground and he got that one up in. And when he did, I double grabbed that ankle. And I started doing everything I could to rip this motherfucker under that Samurai. And he is he's screaming. But what I forgot, Josh, is that off-duty Maryland State troopers were the security, and these fucking cars come flying over, and I'm under the car, and they're like, "Get the fuck out!" I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that."
Oh
part.
no!
Scared the shit out of that
dude. Let me tell you. See, and people wonder why guys, I guess, are jumpy.
yeah, of course. And listen, if you're giving it to me, I promise you're getting that shit back.
Oh, that's
I promise you.
That's my thing.
No way, you're getting that shit back.
I'll tell you something else. If I sniff something out, I'm gonna make it worse for you.
Yep.
Before you can get me, something's gonna happen to you. Like I'm gonna figure we're gonna do something. But like, there's been a couple of times where there was one time where I was wrong, where it wasn't a joke, which was embarrassing. But there were a couple of times I was dead right, where I was like, yeah, I sniffed this one out, mostly with Jakey, because he was so bad.
Yeah.
He was so bad at it, because when he would come, like when the joke would come close to happening, he had to watch So he wasn't okay with just knowing.
Nope. You can't watch the masterpiece. You just can't.
And
I didn't get to turn around and watch my brother choke him.
No.
All I could do was hear the fear, feel him kicking my seat, and try to drive that car safely. That's all I could do. Yeah.
That's all you needed.
Yeah.
I mean, while trying to hold in hysterical laughter.
See, my stepson's 17, so he's like that. He loves to try to scare me and shit. And I tell him all the time. Larson used to try to scare me. I'm like, I get startled. I tell him all the time. I don't get scared. I get startled. That's what I tell him. There's a video. There was time when my daughter was first born. You know, you're sleeping irregular hours. I'm doing laundry at like 5:30 in the morning. Well, this little motherfucker is up, and I didn't know he was up. And I had to go down to like the basement of the building to do laundry, and he's out there hiding, and I didn't know he was. And he took his phone to record him finally scaring the fuck out of me. And I walk out of this dark ass laundry room with a basket of laundry, and I didn't even know he was right here. And he's right there, and he just goes, ah! And he does it in slow motion because he really I had my glasses on. He wanted to, backfired. This is what it looked like when he did it.
Come on.
That was it. He's like, I can't believe it. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. So there are times now where we're driving and it's quiet, and I will fucking out of nowhere, I'll scream at the top of my goddamn lungs just out of nowhere, and he'll fucking jump, and it makes me laugh so hard. I'm like, see what I mean? You don't have to set a scary scene to get somebody. I'm driving. It's 2:37 p.m., 86 degrees, windows are down, and I just went, ah! And he shits himself, and it makes me laugh so hard. I'm like, see? You don't always have to be dark and dingy and scary. You scare anybody.
That's amateur hour.
Mm-hmm.
The good ones come at you in the daytime. Those are the ones you really got to worry about. The ones that are like, hey, it's daytime.
Yep.
You see me.
You can. There's nothing hidden here. Nothing.
And I'm about to scare the fuck out of you. Hold on. Let me just get a little. I might have to walk inside and just fill up this water.
Go ahead. Go walk in.
All right, hold on.
You fix this thing. So weird. All right, well, I guess I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Yeah, I'm the host now. So I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Yeah, somebody should scare the fuck. Oh, okay, you can hear me. All right. Somebody should scare the fuck out of it. I see you creeping in, bro.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. It's Beth. Hold on. Hey, I love you. Listen, I'm on live. Can you do me a favor, babe? Please.
wait, where'd you go? And you didn't come back with water. How?
There was no water in this refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
I love you. Bye. Yeah, the problem is there was no water in that refrigerator. So that did not really help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I got that. Yeah. I got that.
Yeah, that was but that was one of those, you know, when you go to your refrigerator, man, and you open it and you only see 3 things, but you just stare at those 3 things, just like.
Yeah, and then I keep opening it up later, knowing there's only 3 things in there, but hoping like hell something shows up. Yeah,
like maybe I didn't look behind the ranch. Did something fall? Nothing, man. I'll tell you something, dude. There was one time over this pandemic, or I said to Beth, I said, this refrigerator looks like my parents' house. And
is that good or bad?
No, you know, like a piece of lettuce on a plate, or you know what I'm saying? Like
some hot dogs.
Yeah.
But they're just out. You don't know how old they are and shit. Some hard butter and shit.
Yeah. Dude, I forgot who I was telling the other day, but when I was very young, our neighbor, did I tell you this? For dessert, they gave their kids, they put a popsicle stick in a stick of butter.
No.
They rolled it in powdered sugar and they put it in the freezer.
And would lick sugary butter?
And then they froze it and they gave it to the kids and they ate it and licked it and chewed on it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. They were like, you want one? I was like, you know what? And I will tell you,
you gotta try it.
I did go through a period in my life where I ate, might see me eating butter. I'm just saying.
I just pictured you showing up to my door just licking like little butter tabs. Like, what the fuck is that, man? Just having some butter, man.
Yeah, no, I might take a little piece off and eat some butter. I was a little bit younger, I think.
Eating butter, that's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, listen, since I made fun of those people who live next to me, I might as well come clean about the few years when I ate butter, you know?
God, I've never just eaten butter like that.
Oh, yeah, just like not a whole stick, but like maybe a slice.
Yeah. You see me eating butter.
That's going to be the name of my first rap album. You see
I like
me.
you said you're first. Like there's going to be more than one rap album.
Well, you know there is. If you're coming out with an album as strong as You See Me Eating Butter.
Hello, everyone.
That's right.
Hi, Bethany.
Hi, how are you, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you doing? There you are. You look great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How long has he needed water?
Probably 20 minutes.
Hey, Shannon.
He left for 5.
I kept thinking I'd find something in the closet.
Came back with nothing.
Nothing.
You didn't have any liquid death?
No, I'm all out.
You need to like throw props out to them. Tell them you're out.
Good idea.
Yeah, liquid death. I'm out too.
I can't get in. Here we go. Oh, I see Miley's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, we miss you.
I know. I'm coming. I'm coming to Nashville. I'm going to come there soon. Yeah. This summer, I'm going to come down at some point. Or up. I don't know where we are. We might be parallel. I'm not really
across.
Sure. Yeah, I'm shooting straight across, y'all.
Yeah. I think it is pretty across.
Yeah.
We just did it, dude.
I'm coming.
I mean,
I'm going to finish dinner.
I love it.
All right, bye. Nice to see you.
Bye, everybody.
I love that y'all are having that
Who's
late
on
dinner.
there?
That's
Hey,
me
Pat.
too.
Hey, Linda, Shannon. Hey, Sean.
Yeah, it's a late
Where's
dinner.
Margaret?
She's under
I
here.
can't see Margaret's face.
Oh, I got a nice. I love you. I love you too, Darcy Screws.
Oh, hey, so you're in the snap. You're in the
Comments.
You're in the StreamYard comments But you're not looking at the Facebook, YouTube comments
I can only see comments that are going by.
from StreamYard. But you don't
All
see
Facebook. I don't see anything.
Oh, you see Facebook. Okay,
I see
good, good, good.
Facebook comments,
Okay,
not
good.
YouTube comments.
All right. But I mean, butter me up. Look, are you telling me? But I would be my butter me up would be my first hit.
Be my first hit. It's gonna be you're gonna have more than one.
Pete, you're gonna hear somebody say, "Butter me up" is my jam.
All right, Darcy, I see
Butter
that's your real
me up.
name. I'm gonna check for your email, girl. Butter me up.
Oh yeah, butter me up is a smooth song.
I'd be like, get that butter, get that cheddar, get that butter, get that cheddar.
Oh, I love butter me up. Okay, what else we got? Anybody else? Yeah, I think butter me up is a good one. Oh, butter C cups.
Don't die, Darcy, or I can't talk to you.
Why are you screaming? Why are you
I
screaming?
don't know. That's because that's what you're supposed to do. Yell out.
You don't have to scream. By the way,
Don't die, Darcy. I won't be able to talk to you.
I mean, and you don't have to be the star of a Western. You can just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can just somewhere in between those two is probably.
Got it. All right.
Dude, so I did 3 podcasts with my dad, right? And
I see that. Yeah, I've been watching that.
And the first one, he did it like this the whole time. And my brother said to me, so he was talking this way, camera here, microphone here. I don't know what was happening. And I go, what are you looking at? He goes, I'm looking at the screen. I go, well, why is the camera over there? And he was like, it doesn't move. I'm like, what? But then I just saw this and I was like, that's funnier. So we did the whole show with him like
looking that way
with his head tilted down just a little bit like this. It was hilarious. I think he got it second time. But today
is this your parallel? Because I'm yelling like an old person and is his old person he looked the wrong way? Is that what you're trying to get at?
No, I'm just saying this is what happens when you get old. You scream for no reason.
I mean, I've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Screaming for no reason.
Do you know what else you start doing when you get older? That I caught a couple people doing, and Beth said this to me. She goes, that's when you know when you're old. When you are like in the mall and you're walking and you just start a conversation with people walking by like you've been in the conversation with them for 20 minutes.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, we were
give me an example. You're saying you've heard people walking by and getting that stuff and you just jumped in? Like I can't believe this bitch.
And like, yeah, and that's where the cat went. And you're like, what? And they just like, you know what I mean? And that's where the cat went or whatever. Then you're like, okay. Like an older person, instead of stopping what they're thinking, that's how they're saying hello. Because I think if they stop, they may not pick up where they left off. but yeah, that happened a couple of times to us with Beth and I. It was really funny. They were like in the middle of a thought and then just said it out loud as their hello. You know?
Dude, Nashville's busy tonight over there, huh? Usually LA is pumping out here. The fires.
3 trains and a cop car.
I got nothing tonight. It's all quiet here at the studio. Dark and quiet. I'm just here by myself. You
don't think on my first album, 3 trains and a cop car isn't a song?
Is that your second hit?
That's my second hit. Yeah, that's my second hit. That's right. You know, it's terrible. I forgot the name of the album and the first hit. But
so did I. You know, your first hit's Butter.
Butter
like
me up.
like butter or butter me
Butter
up,
me up,
whatever
yeah.
it is.
Butter me
Yeah.
up.
Like butter's your second one. Or
Yeah.
third, 3 trains in a cop car is number 2.
Yeah, I think three
Yeah,
trains in a
yeah.
cup. You don't see that coming from whatever the. Oh,
No.
hey, dinner's ready.
What are you having?
What, what do we have? What are we having?
We're having grilled cod.
Damn.
I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Save me some.
Tell everybody what you want to tell them.
Ryan Sickler on all social media, ryansickler.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. It means nothing to you. It's everything to us. You just watch, just hit the fucking thing. Can't tell you. People always say, how do I help the podcast? You want to know? I'll tell you 3 ways. Subscribe, fuck with the sponsors, and then when you can, come see us live when we're out there. And what you and I are working right now, can I say what we're plan is? We don't have dates yet, but we're going to work on a handful of shows together while we're out there touring around. We're going to connect for maybe half a dozen or so and have some shows together.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. And everybody check out that new music. I dropped a new music parody today.
What's today's? Last
Last
time I was here, you dropped one, I think, too.
Oh, is that right?
I think so.
It's a parody of Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off," and it's sung from women's point of view who don't like the way their husbands dress, and it's called "Take It Off." And so we just parade up and down in just real dumb clothes. But it's fun, man.
I'm going to check it out.
The production is like really good. The guys who shot it are fucking really good. So check it out. I'm actually having so much fun with the music here.
Yeah, you're in the fucking capital, bro.
Yeah, but I'm really digging it. So we'll see what happens. I think we're gonna shoot another one in a couple weeks.
Well, I want to come to Nashville soon. I want to come this summer and get down there, hang out with you, do a show maybe at Zany's or something, and
fuck yeah,
have a good time. I'll see Burn, see everybody down there. Raylan Nelson, who I'm now friends with now, all that shit.
Mr. Butterworth.
Mr. Butterworth is a damn good one, by the way. Mr. Butterworth. That's good.
That's really good, Mr. Butterworth. But I gotta have a deeper voice.
Really good.
I gotta have a deeper voice to sing Mr. Butterworth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a deep. What's my name? And then just a deep Mr. Butterworth. Oh yeah, dude. I love that guy.
That's a good one, dude.
I think Mr. Buttersworth is better than Daddy Buttersworth.
I just saw that. You better go eat your cod, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I love you. I miss you. God damn it.
I miss you too, buddy.
I'm coming to see that ass.
Thanks for thanks for coming through tonight, man.
Thank you for having me on, brother.
It was really, really good to see you, dude. And
you too, man.
I'm happy for you.
Same, brother. We'll see each other soon.
You got it, man.
Thank all of you over there too. I appreciate you. Go eat your cod, God damn it. Go eat your cod.
Later.
I'll see you.
Hey, everybody. The great Ryan Sickler. That was a ton of fucking fun. I am going to go eat my cod and figure out why I got so stuffed up. That was crazy. That didn't help. I thought it was going to. All right, everyone. Love you. Later. I'm going to eat my cod.